then confirm the right one, and then you can be really, really confident in your answer. So let's just start with A and work our way down.
Okay. So we have 7 squared plus 5 7 minus 9 equals 5.
Okay, let's stop for a minute. I don't even want to carry out the calculations here. I'm just looking at this thing. Is there any way that left side of the equation is going to be 5?
No.
Dude, no way. I don't know what it is. I mean, I know like 7 squared, that's 49, and then 7 times 5 is 35. But like, that's a big number. It was like more than like 70, I think, or 60. I don't know. But it's not 5. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Good enough for me, right? That's the beauty of combining, the basic logic thing and using basic estimation along with plugging in values, is that you just don't even have to calculate what it is. You just have to know enough to know that whether it's potentially a correct answer choice or incorrect. And A is just too big. So try that 3. Plug that in and see what happens.
Okay. So 3 squared plus 5. 3 minus 9 equals 5.
Yeah. Let's calculate. Can we simplify that a little bit?
So it'd be like 11? No, 12?
This is 9. 3 squared is 9. And then 5 times 3 is 15. Minus 9. So it's actually 15.
Oh, yeah.
Right, because the 9 minus 9 is going to be 0. With the 15. Those essentially cancel out. But regardless, it's not the right answer choice. That doesn't work. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right, B is gone. Let's try answer choice C. Do the same thing, but if you can simplify it this time, don't do the math in your head. Again, you got unlimited time on the TSI. Go ahead and write it all out.
No.
Good. I like that you put those parentheses in there, right? So it doesn't look like 5 minus 2. It's 5 times minus 2.
Okay.
There's one more thing, though, too. I would add some parentheses here. Okay? Because there's a difference between negative 2 squared and, in parentheses, negative 2 squared. These are not equal. Did you know that, Jackson? Those are not equal. This means 4. That's 2 squared is 4, so that's gonna be negative 4. That's a negative 4. Right there. And then
that would be positive 4.
And then the right hand side is positive 4. Does that make sense? Because negative 2 times negative 2 is if the minus sign is outside the parentheses, or if there's no parentheses there, that means negative. That means 2 squared, but it's negative. That's what that means. 2 squared is 4, so it's negative 4. But here it's negative 2 times negative 2, which is positive 4. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just be aware of that. Again, you got this is just arithmetic here, but you got to have your arithmetic down to use this strategy. Okay. So let's simplify that. What does that equal?
Okay, so positive 4 plus 5, that's 9. 9 times negative 2 equals...
Well, hold on. We still got to do PEMDAS here, right? Because that 5 right here is being multiplied by the negative 2.
Okay.
So remember, in PEMDAS, addition and subtraction are last. So let's do we got parentheses and exponents here, and let's do our multiplication exactly. Yep, exactly. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Parentheses, exponents, multiplication.
Yep.
Division, addition, subtraction.
Exactly.
So
yep.
I would just do this.
And I don't think we even have to calculate that. Is that going to give us 5? What's 4 minus 10? This right here, notice you see you've got an addition and a subtraction sign.
Yeah.
If you're adding a negative, what does that mean?
So 4 minus 10 is going to be 6.
What's that?
6.
4 minus 10 is not 6.
I mean, like, negative 4 plus, I don't know. I don't know why I said that. No, 4 minus 10 would be negative 6. Right?
Negative 6, yeah, negative 6. And then minus 9 is going to be even more negative. Not going to be 5. I think it's negative 15.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Does that make sense, Jackson?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, good. So we can get rid of C. Woo, gone. I sure hope it's D. Boy. Let's plug in that negative 7 for X and see what happens. Yeah, make sure that negative 7 is in parentheses. You can really never have too many parentheses, I've found. Especially when you're plugging stuff in. Okay, good.
Okay.
This is looking promising.
So first we're going to do parentheses. So 5 times negative 7. 5 times 7 is 35, so it's going to be negative 35.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Exponents.
Yep,
So we have
you got it.
negative 7 times 7 equals positive 49.
Yep. Yeah. Negative 7 times negative 7, right. Yep. So negative times negative is positive.
Okay, so now we're going to so we're gonna have 14.
Yeah, that's 14. Yeah.
9.
Yeah. And what's 14 minus 9?
5.
Bingo. That's a true statement. Answer choice. Oops. Answer choice D. We've eliminated A, B, and C, and we've confirmed it is indeed answer choice D. You feel pretty confident about that answer choice, D?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should. You get that one right.